What's good, my boys? Splashy here. I can't talk that loud. I'm kind of getting over a cold, but Splashy here. And today's video will be the 250K team. Quick explanations why and just showing you if they got any extra badges or anything. So let's get into it. Starting at the 1, Penny just came out. Penny fits the playstyle the best. The only other person I could see who would have this spot would be a John Wall. But you got to think of it as in quals, you need as many stops as possible. Buckets is going to come, especially with the new point system. It's not how much you beat a person by. It's just as many wins as possible. So winning by 5 is genuinely the same as winning by 16. So as long as you can come out with the win, you just need to have a straight mindset. Jimmy made the cut, obviously, because we need a lockdown in the main lineup. He's gonna obviously guard ball. Nothing really much more for him to do. We don't want him handling the ball. We don't want him doing much. Tim, we all know why Tim's starting. It's not much more of a reason why Tim's starting. Tim is going to have the ball in his hands 95% of the time he's in the game, and he's my best player. If I end up losing tomorrow and Tim's my best player, I don't know what else to tell you. You feel me? It's just that simple. At the 4, we got James Worthy. I do think after repeated tests, he is the best hybrid on the game besides the Paul George that literally just dropped today. And Paul George only has 70 strength, so I'm not that much of a fan of him at the 4. But James Worthy probably has the best shot at the power forward position outside of like Carmelo and Kyle Kuzma. He gets up. He has a lot of slashing badges. He does everything he's supposed to do on the court. Like, not much more to say than that. At the 5, I will be going in with Patrick Ewing. As you can see, I have Kareem off the bench as a replacement. I will be a little bit different. I won't be running a KP just because I just don't want KP on my court. I think I will see a lot of KPs, and I think it is something that I will struggle guarding, but we're just going to have to overcome that little kryptonite and get it in. After I've tested among plethora of comp matchups, comp lineups, this and that. Patrick Ewing versus Kareem, I usually win 10 times out of 10. Patrick Ewing versus Hakeem, I win 10 times out of 10. The only person I really lose to is KP. I know there's gonna be one that a lot of y'all don't agree with, but y'all gonna see he played D. He can hit open. Like, I don't know what much more y'all want. Off the bench, this is the difference maker. I do have Magic Johnson. The reason I have Magic Johnson, as you can see when I said with Penny, I want the most stops possible on the court. This is supposed to be John Wall's spot. This probably will be John Wall's spot tomorrow, just because he has a quicker jump shot. But Magic saves you 2 things. One is you having to switch your matchups. Is it hard for him to run? Shot is a little slow, of course. I am actually not even a fan of him, but with the fact that the new point system rewards winning more than anything, you just got to win the game, so you can treat every game like comp and go about your day. Next, we got Bean. Bean is in the lineup because he's Bean. I think he is the easiest person to score on the game right now for me after Tim. I didn't score as easy with Ricky because I didn't like his dunk packages. His shot, he has one of the most beautiful shots right now, especially for having it on quick. His SIGs aren't really the best, but as I always say, I mean, SIGs only matter so much on a game where rim running is prided. Paul George might not even make this spot tomorrow. This might be KD, just because KD's a lot taller, and I would like the 7 foot, for the height advantage, especially with the fact that I'm probably running D12 at the 5. But Paul George just came out. He's just an opal. He looks like he's better than every small forward, power forward we have on the game right now, badge and statistic wise. So I mean, he should just come on the court and do his job. I mean, but I might not have as much time labbing as I did with Kevin Durant. So since I didn't have as much time labbing as I did with Kevin Durant, I may probably put in Kevin Durant over the Paul George, but we'll see for sure. At the 4, I got Bron. Bron he fit. Like, Bron get boards. Bron slash. Bron is Bron. On top of the fact I got a Bron extra, also I'm going to show y'all like who got extra halves and just the badges when I get done with the last people. It's not much more to say on Bron. It's just he got every badge on the game and he play like it. Especially with the meta of this game, LeBron fits it perfectly. Next I got D12 at the 5, but as you can see I also got Kareem, and I can easily switch it and run double bigs, which is why Kareem is back here. The only reason I want to play Kareem is because Kareem, even though I don't miss with him, he gives your opponent a reason. Let's say you play somebody smart. Kareem's taking at least 3 threes. Whether you hit all 3, whether they jump back and you can't shoot it, maybe you think they're going to close out you and shoot it, Kareem's shooting at least 3 threes a game, no matter who you play. And if you're not shooting 3 threes, the person you're playing is a bot. It's just that simple. Like, even my Patrick Ewing don't get left as much as Kareem does, but to each his own. I got D12 at the 5 though. 93 ball, gold, limitless. He could pop from dumb far. He can still finish. He plays the best defense. He can switch out on the perimeter. He do everything you need him to do at a high level. Just when he playing versus Kareem, you got to make sure you manually do everything. And that's not something I'm scared to do. So I'm more comfortable with D12 at the 5 than Kareem at the moment. Next we got Kareem as the backup. This is in case I need to switch to double bigs. Two, I'm getting cooked by KP, and Kareem need to come in because Kareem owns KP right now. 3, I just may be losing a bout versus Kareem. Like, I might play somebody and Kareem's the difference maker. And I can easily see with my eyes that Kareem's the only difference maker on the court, so I throw my Kareem on the court. Just that simple. We got John Wall in the 12th slot. Also, I'm running a 13-man because a lot of people get injured this year, and it's nobody's trying to see like your player get injured in a heavyweight bout and like everything messes up. So you need to have backups at specific positions. John Wall is right here because a lot of people are probably either not going to do settings or have their off-ball pressure on moderate. John Wall can shoot over the moderate and the gap, so John Wall can probably come in place of Penny and or Magic Johnson and go score the ball. Lastly, we got Kuzma. If y'all seen me play comp matchups or y'all know what he gets into, he has the fastest shot on the game as of right now, next to Carmelo Anthony, and he's going to come in the game to shoot. That's it. Like, it's going to be times he comes in, hey, he's leaving a lot, I'm going to put Kuzma in, and then Kuzma's just going to drain him. So that's probably the 13, give or take somebody moving for Kevin Durant, but we going to go look at the we're gonna go look at what I got on most of these people. Like I said, sorry my voice not as gassed as it usually is, but I don't gotta show y'all the badge. Oh yeah, so Paul George, I haven't badged him out yet, but what I would give Paul George is probably rebound chaser, post playmaker, Claymore, rise up, masher. He gets 6 though, and comeback kid. Jimmy Butler, what I gave him is rise up, agent 3, limitless range, clamp breaker, handles for days, and anchor. I badge out my players a little bit different than y'all because I have a different play style than y'all. So like, you can either copy this or you can go look at my video. My video is more for the casual style of play. The way I be badging on my players is more for the comp style of play, and it's 2 completely different things. Dang, I didn't mean to do that. My Patrick Ewing has limitless range, clamps, quick first step, rise up, fast twitch, and limitless takeoff. You see I only got it on bronze. I'm gonna probably end up upgrading that whenever I get a silver and a gold. Next, who else is in the lineup? My Tim Thomas has extra halves on top of the fact he has dimer, bailout, break starter, post playmaker, and pick dodger. Next, we got James Worthy. My James Worthy has rebound chaser, interceptor, clamps, limitless range, and clamp breaker. So that's that. Next we have Magic. My Magic has extra halves, as you can see. I got one for cheap when everybody was only looking at Kobe and Penny. I ended up getting them for about $5.50. 16 halves. Sorry you heard the dogs barking. I need to be walked after this video, of course. But my Magic has blinders, Claymore, off ball pass, rise up, and comeback kid. Next we got Kobe. Bean has aerial wizard, masher, rise up, post playmaker, and rebound chaser. Brian he also has extra halves. It's not that many, I don't think, but he does have 14 halves. Brian has rise up, box out beast, rebound chaser, slippery off ball, and ankle breaker. He already gets everything, so it's not really that much of a gas putting in anything on him. D12 has quick first step, post playmaker, break starter, bailout, and slippery off ball. And I think that's almost it. Penny has aerial wizard, masher, rise up, box out beast, and rebound chaser. And I believe that's about it. If I'm not tweaking, Kuz and them don't really matter. So that's the team, and that's how I badged them out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Wish me luck for quals, man. Hopefully we can make up for the disaster that happened in season 1. I love every single one of y'all. Thanks for bearing with me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stop by the Twitch, Splashy. Drop a follow on the road to 1,000 subs. Help me get there. Stop by the Twitter, Splash Edition. DM me with any questions or comment under a post. I'm real interactive. I love every single one of y'all. Make sure you have a blessed day. Peace.